What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today, BTC USDT. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. It is the 22nd day of July, and here we are. Wicked volatility, you guys. 118.6K is the price. Could have told you that if we were finding support down here, that we would be coming back up here and finding resistance, right? I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the day we came down a little bit. Again, tracking these liquidation levels here on the Bitcoin liquidation map. Hold on, let me fix something real quick because there's a lot of noise going on in there. Where are we at? The shorts they've gotten cleared out, man, and now the longs are back to being piled on. So we're just clearing out every leverage position left and right that we can get our hands on. And I really wouldn't be surprised if we came back down and cleared out some longs. But it doesn't mean that we have to. Just because there are a lot of longs and there's not as many shorts doesn't mean that we have to go down. We could go up first and then go down. Maybe we go up to 121K, 120K, something like that, and then we come down. But let's see if we can figure something out looking at the charts, see if we can divulge more information. I was looking at the 15-minute time frame here. In the 15-minute time frame, it got oversold, and you're now finding turbulence at the 50. That's not normally good. Normally, that's not good on these lower time frames. MACD looks like it wants to keep coming down. Suggested that we go lower. The RSI is, at least at the moment, finding resistance at the 50 level, which it found support before. If we notice where you found support before was over here, and you had a very nice run afterwards, maybe you're finding resistance now, and you're having a very nice dump afterwards, right? And back here, the shorts outweighed the longs. Over here, the longs outweigh the shorts. I'm just saying, maybe we go lower. Maybe we do. And on top of that, anytime that we get a lot of volume like this, right, if we go back in time, let's just look throughout this history, this very brief history here. You got a lot of volume right there. You came up a good bit rather immediately afterwards, and then you came back down right to that area. Here you had a lot of volume right here. You came up, and then you came right back down a little bit above, but still right around that area there. A lot of volume here. You came up. I'm just saying. Might we come down? I think we might. Here, the stochastics went up to the 50, found resistance, came down, right? MACD was building bearish momentum, or I guess decaying in bearish momentum, but still it did have bearish momentum going on. Here, the stochastics went all the way up to the overbought zone and then came down, so it didn't go to the 50, but similar kind of circumstances nonetheless. RSI at the 60 and then rejected. RSI over here was at the 40 and rejected. Here we're right in between at the 50. I don't know. It could happen. As I'm saying that, we're inching higher. If this 15-minute time frame closes green, then we're not rejecting the 50 on the RSI, and that could actually be a point in the favor of the bulls. If we're looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, and as I live and breathe, I think it actually just flipped green, or it's about to flip green. Does it? Does it not? We'll see. I think it will. There we go. Yeah, flipped green. 118.7K now on the 1 hour time frame. You got overbought. Come on now. You got overbought, and you broke out of your uptrend, only to come down here and find support exactly where you found support before. So overall, yes, I think that we're going to continue to grow, but it's very possible that we come down just a little bit more first. That's my thought. Looking at the stochastics, finding resistance here, MACD's kind of pointed down. I don't know. I would think that we go lower, but we don't have to. Again, we really don't have to. If we're looking at this on the relative fibs from a low to a high, you reached for your golden ratio and you actually couldn't get down there. You found support just above the golden ratio, which typically is actually a really good thing. It's actually a very bullish thing. So there's bullish and bearish things going on. I mean, it's hard. It really is hard to pick a side, right? And especially in this very volatile time. I would assume that we are going to break out to the upside here any day now. Is it going to be today? Maybe, maybe not. It could be tomorrow. It's very possible that it is tomorrow, but this 4 hour time frame with 1 hour left, having a big wick to the downside, that's just so classic of this range here, right? We've had so many wicks to the upside, wicks to the downside. Wherever the 4 hour goes initially, that's not where it closes, right? It comes back the other direction. The 4 hour RSI finding resistance here in the same area that it's been finding resistance. We have a bit of a flat bottom with descending highs in the RSI structure. That's a point in the favor of the bears. I would think that we go down with that. The MACD looks like it wants to cross above the zero. That's a favor in the bulls, right? In favor, that's a point in favor of the bulls. Makes me think that we'd want to go up. Stochastics might be rejecting the overbought zone. There's not a whole lot going on. We don't know yet. It's inconclusive data. So we got good, bad, and inconclusive. So it's really any person's guess right now. And if this 4-hour time frame actually closes green, that would actually probably be suggestive that the RSI is not rejecting here, and that would take this point in the favor of the bears and turn it into a point in the favor of the bulls. But we have an hour left. Let's just see how it goes. Daily time frame here. Daily time frame looks magnificent, absolutely glorious. I mean, we look like we want to keep going higher, you guys. Stochastics look good, and the MACD did flip red, but that doesn't mean that we have to go down. We absolutely could move up from here. So I don't know. All these things look glorious on the daily time frame. So whether we go down in the short term or not, I guess, is irrelevant. Over the days to come, over the weeks to come, we've got a lot of upside to go. That's for damn sure. For that much, I'm certain. For looking at this here on a high to a low basis, I would anticipate that our next target area will be about 125 to 128K. We probably don't stop there for too long before going to 130K, 136K, and maybe even all the way up to the money zone at about 138 to 140K. This is actually where I think we'll be by the end of the month of July, right? We're going to make a move up like this, essentially, over the next, like, 10 days. But we'll see. Time will tell. I got nothing else for you guys. It's looking like, I mean, if we look at this here, guys, the 15-minute time frame did just flip green. And that's a pretty green 15-minute time frame, getting above the 50 there. So I think this is shifting to the Bulls' favor. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all.